Welcome back to Walking in Shadow. This is Jason. It's good to see everybody. You might notice a little something different about me. Of course, I shaved the beard off. But for me, what that is people do the rituals where they, write things down and then burn them and release them. Or me, when I get to a certain stage where I want to start over, not from scratch, obviously, but I shave everything off and let it start to grow again. It just relieves the weight or whatever. I don't know. Plus, I forgot what my face looked like, so I thought I'd look at it for a minute. Let's see. So, I know I had said I was going to do the Starseeds story, and I'll do that at some point. It's not going to become like 4 agreements. I got the idea, that I should probably share what is going on with me, but in a good way. I know the last one I was sort of crying a little bit, but, who else am I going to cry to, people around me hear enough of it. And I don't really do it that much, but I figure, hey, this is my platform, right? If I'm going to talk about stuff, this is where I ought to do it. But I wanted to talk today about integration because it is a very important part of the whole process, the whole spiritual process, awakening, all that. Integration is very important, and I have to do it a lot, and that is why I have to have breaks away from the channel or whatever, is because I'm not depressed. I'm not like sitting there moping or something, but all the work that we do to unlearn and to figure out who we are, both as a spirit and soul, those of us that are starseeds, or whatever, just whatever that you're aligned with internally and spiritually, get that to come back and integrate into the 3D normal life that we are here in as humans. It's like, you can see all the mantras and memes and everything. You can agree with them and like them and share them and put them on your phone or put them on a wall or whatever. But the real point, of course, with any spiritual pursuits is to do it versus just, learn about it, put those things into action. And again, 2 things. Healing is a very personal thing, self-healing, because only you know what you're suffering from and how you can approach it to heal it. And also the unlearning and awakening, a lot of that stuff happens on its own as well. We learn from others, of course, and connect with others and gain from them and hopefully give back to them. But all of those things need to translate into your human life and how you want to do it for real. Once you've removed the egoic constructs, and we're not going to completely remove the ego unless you're just meditate out go to the desert or something and just, which is fine if that's what you got to do. I mean, what, no judgment. But if we're going to live human life in the human body we were born into, but we don't want to live the way we used to live, we want to find a new way. Even when we have, do the unlearning to back up, to go up a new way, and we learn all the stuff that's going to help us go the new way, we still have to go. And going, if you're going to move any direction, it's going to be in 3D. So you have to be in 3D. For a long time, until I would say October-ish. So June to October, I was really learning about gratitude, about myself. I was searching the pockets of negativity or trauma or self-loathing or whatever, and trying to, just put those little fires out where I could, But I wish I had a good way to explain it, because I can't explain how it's going to happen to you. I can only explain it through my own experience. So to me, it's just taken me back to like my earliest ambitions, which makes sense. You start off with like an impulse and a message from source or whatever, and 3D life gets in the way. Significant others or children or pets or employers or friends or enemies, or just a lot of things happen. It's happened to you, right? It's happened to me. So of course, you can't let any of that stuff break you or get you down to stay down. But like for me, it's I always wanted to learn martial arts, specifically Kung Fu. And I'm 46 years old. I'm very overweight, and I have a lot of broken bones that I've had in life. But, I have the desire and the internal feeling to do so, not in order to kick anybody's ass or, showboat or something. It just feels, it's always felt like that is how I would find peace and purity, is through that, through both the repetition and the meditation, through the body health and the mental health and the soul health combined with what I already have. It just feels like the right way to go. So I'm going to work on that. Now, am I going to be joining a school in 2022? That is my goal, yes. I can't say when. Even if it is December 2022, a year from now, it may be, but I at least have a goal, and it is a real goal that just has made me feel, has always been in there. And I'm like, I'm getting old now and I can't do it. Ego, goodbye. And so knowing this and accepting it and knowing it's the right thing to do for me, um, is enough. you know, I still learn things and I still work with people. I still want to help people. I'm still doing the channel, going to keep doing the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy my progress along the way. I can say that just since I don't know how to describe it. It's like when the tumblers in a lock, when they line up and they fall in, one falls in and then that opens. Like if you ever saw like in Skyrim, the doors that have the the animal things on them. It's like, okay, well, I've got one in line, and now I can. It's not even like that, but I hope you understand what I mean. It's just like it. It again. This is just my experience. I'm not telling you you need to feel this way, but what I am saying that I think is universal is all of that work that you've done for yourself to become vulnerable and open up and let all of that just toxic shit see air and come out of you, and then to actually work on getting it out of you so that you can heal and become whole. um, you learn all of the things that are true for you and important for you, and you let a lot of the other stuff go. All of this is very good, but you know, we could do a lot of things if we didn't have to be in our bodies. I think we all know that and agree with that. But since we do, we have to come back into the body fully. And you have to sort of, the idea is that hopefully you have whittled your ego down enough where what remains of it and your persona can coexist with the power of your inner soul, because once they can work in together, integration, you unlearn, you go back, you expand, you absorb the secrets of the universe, you bring them back to yourself, and you must integrate that knowledge and energy into yourself and into your life. So I can say I've definitely so far lost about, well, I got back up to where I was at, but then I lost it again and I'm still losing. So right now I would say I've lost about 25 pounds. And of course, I still need to lose more. I would like to lose, where I am now, I'd like to lose a minimum of 70 more pounds. And then I will be back to the weight I was, say, 10 years ago. Now, if I can lose more than that, boy, look out. I imagine I will, but I don't know. But a big difference between living a fulfilling and spiritual life, is to be able to just do those things, do the things that you want to do, that you feel drawn to do, that you feel called to do them. Because if you've been following the channel or know me personally, you know that I have been through the ringer many a time. And I've learned about both the fragile nature and the temporary nature of life in 3D. So you can't just assume that you have all these years left. Even if you're a young person, you can't just assume, like, oh, well, I got plenty of time to do that. Well, I mean, do you? Do you know that for sure? Is it worth the gamble to find out? Maybe. I don't know. But for me personally, I've got to go back to work all the time because while I've been unemployed now for about a year, I mean, before that, I've worked like 40 plus hours my entire life since I was 15 years old. It's not like I've just, I like the freedom, I guess you want to call it. Just because I'm happy to isolate. That's no problem there. But trying to isolate with the 3D mentality, and especially the old world mentality, that'll just crush you. But if you can use those things to motivate you when your problems and obstacles become lessons and challenges, I don't know, you just sort of level up. I feel like I have, because I don't need anybody's validation. I like to hear it. I'm not going to lie. It could be the Virgo, it could be my way I was raised, it could be my love language, could be, I don't know what, but I don't need it. It's like with the channel here, next week we're gonna, the 15th will be the 1 year anniversary of the Walking in Shadow channel, and I want to thank everybody who's been here for that. I definitely will do something. I'd sort of like to do maybe a Facebook Live or something, and have a little party. As much as you can have a party on Facebook. But I'm changing the website again because I took everything off. I have to go through and go into Facebook and make sure I've done it too. But I'm just getting rid of all the product crap. I don't, I was going to try to live as a tarot reader, but I just don't do that. I mean, I like to read tarot cards for myself. I love to, and I definitely enjoy doing it for other people. But I don't want to really take any money to do that, or I don't know. So I just figure I could just go back to work, and then, this can return to being something pleasant, because it's not going to make any money. I don't know. The YouTube channel is not going to anyway. But, I figure out something else to do. I'd like to write some books at some point. Writing's my real forte, I guess. But I do like having the platform to try to help people understand things. I'm sorry that I'm not more beginner friendly, but I just worked my ass off for 30 years to get where I'm at. So, you know, I just don't feel like I can go back in time. You know what I mean? It's not like, well, I'm up here and I don't want to bother with you beginner people. Not at all. It's just I want to appeal to those who are doing the work. If you're not, I'm happy to talk to you and help motivate you to do the work. But really, I like to talk to people who are doing their work and just let you know that you're not by yourself. I know right now that I can just tell, um, people are sort of pulling their camps in, not just because of winter, but just there's like like an energy of something's going to happen, but we don't know what it is. Okay, well, whatever it is, whatever way that things work out, are you going to be best served in any of those timelines by not being completely authentic and original and yourself? I think you know the answer. So, if people don't always show up to events, or if people don't always connect, I mean, you always want to reach out and make sure if you think somebody's really depressed or having a hard time, you want to reach out for them. I'm not saying don't do that, but I'll just say that in a lot of cases, or especially mine, it's integration. It's just, I've got to let the pieces sort of connect so that I can move on my own path. That's all I can ever tell you about is my own path, I can tell you what I observe or what I feel, but, I just got me to do other than that. So, I guess we'll do that. So, let's see, if today, I think it'll be, anyway, next week we'll, and we do something with the channel going a year, and I really try to do the weekly videos. I've been trying. It's just like I said, I've been integrating. I can't be bothered sometimes, I mean, it's just me. I just can't. I have to have time away and alone to work it out. But anyway, let's keep checking out that progress with my, I hope you'll stick with me with that, and we'll see what goes on with that and the channel. And, I would certainly love to hear everybody's feedback. And, if you want to check out walkinginshadow.com, it's always changing. So eventually I'll figure out what it is I'm trying to do with it. But since I'm not really concerned about making money right now with any of it, I am more free to be creative and just, do whatever I feel like I want to do without some pressure of, oh no, is it going to make money? Well, it's not. So let's just have a good time doing it, and let's try to educate some people or entertain or just, make you feel better. I'm here. You'll know when I'm not, but I'm here. So I love all of you, and I look forward to talking to you again sometime. Take it easy.